HOA freaks out over black SUVs at birthday party. This is an email I received from an HOA. The people in the SUV were regular people who were my friends. This is just weird. Am I supposed to tell these people to rent a Prius the next time around? FYI, this was a very tame party. No loud music, about 6 vehicles in the driveway and 2 on the street, and everyone parked in a decent manner. Here is the email. Dear OP, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to reach out regarding an incident that occurred over the weekend during your birthday party. A few of us in the community couldn't help but notice the arrival of 3 blacked out SUVs, which, quite frankly, startled and unsettled several of your neighbors. It's really concerning to see such vehicles showing up in our otherwise peaceful, family-oriented neighborhood, especially without any prior notice. As you can imagine, the sight of them raised a lot of questions and caused quite a bit of anxiety. Some residents even thought something more serious was happening. The whole situation was quite honestly alarming, and we had no idea how to react. We all understand celebrating special occasions, but in the future, we would appreciate if you could let us know in advance of any unusual activity. It would certainly help ease the collective nerves of your neighbors, who were left feeling quite uncomfortable by the presence of those vehicles. Please let us know if there's anything you can do to avoid similar concerns going forward. We trust you'll be considerate of the community's feelings moving forward. Best regards, HOA Vice President.
What the fuck? Bro, this is like HOA nightmares. Like, we don't have HOAs in Canada, I don't think.
I don't know.
I feel like this is an American thing. It's like the homeowners association for like the neighborhood. Like, your fence can only be so high. You can't have these kinds of shrubs. Like, this sounds like a nightmare. Like, I'm sorry my friends have black SUVs. What do they think Taylor Swift is pulling up?
I was thinking that.
Or the president.
Okay, no, but honestly, I would be excited if I saw like 3 black SUVs. Like, my mind just goes to like November 2024 when she was at the Rogers Center in Toronto. Yeah. Like, my eyes were peeled for black SUVs looking for Taylor
5 black SUVs in a row coming down the highway.
Yeah,
that's Taylor.
I would be excited. I would be like, oh my god, who's here? Like, why would you be scared? What makes you what is nerve-wracking about that?
I think in some of the movies they portray like gangsters and stuff in like the blacked out SUVs. Yeah, like they make the Escalades like black. I don't know, but like, I'm sorry, my friends and family have black SUVs. Like, Madison's ordering a black Lincoln Aviator. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her that she can't get black anymore. It's bad. You're gonna look deadly.
Deadly. People will be scared.
Like. Yeah, but I'm sorry, we can't control the cars that people drive. That's a big coincidence.
It's just like, can you picture somebody like sitting down and typing this out and being like, yeah, this sounds right. This is good.
3 out of 6 cars are black SUVs. I just want to know, like, how coordinated is the family? Like, did one person go and buy like a Chevy Tahoe or like an Escalade, and they're like, guys, this is the best car ever. You got to check it out. You got to drive one. And then Aunt Susan, she steps inside, takes for a test drive. She's like, oh man, this is really nice. TV in the back is great for my 3 kids. Like, I'm gonna get one too. And then Uncle Bob is just like, damn, 2 people got these. There must be something hot about these. I'm gonna check one out. And then they got a good deal at the same dealership. Now everybody's laughing about how they're all driving the same vehicle and they're just rolling. Or is it like there's like one black Ford Escape, black BMW X3, then a black Chevy Tahoe, and they're all like,
are they just black cars?
They're just black SUVs and they're misshaped
with some tint.
I could maybe understand a slight bit of like curiosity, kind of like if they're all 3 the exact same. 3 Chevy Tahoes, 3 Chevy Escalades or whatever, and then you're like, what the fuck is going on over there? You know what I mean? It's that's a little odd.
But if they're just, my mind would go to celebrity.
Well, all right, well, these guys always went to like a dark movie. Yeah. But like, is it enough to type out an email?
Like, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not even if like a freaking helicopter landed on someone's
on top of the house?
Front lawn. Like, that is none of your business.
I don't know. I've got to say, if I'm the HOA and a helicopter lands on my neighbor's yard,
Fine.
That's warrants an email. Hey, can you have your pilot not land on your front yard next time, please? That was a lot of noise, and I'm kind of afraid they're going to go into my house. So could you please keep your helicopter not landing in your yard?
Honestly, I'm one of those people that just like, I don't want to
Rock the boat.
Rock the boat. I don't want to cause any waves. I mind my own business. Whatever my neighbors are doing, none of my fucking business. Are they coming and like making a lot of noise? Are they affecting my life at all? No. You need to mind your own business.
It's okay. We're not going to have neighbors soon.
Yeah. We're going to have a wilderness. We're going to have some bears.
No, we're going to have neighbors. We're going to have campsite neighbors.
Yeah.
Our neighbors will never be the same. Our neighbors are going to be on a constant rotation.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call that neighbors. Those are just like when you go to a hotel, you don't call the person beside you a neighbor.
I think you're going to find it's a little bit different in RV life. Everybody loves to chat with each other. Like, hey, neighbor. You're a campsite neighbor.
My social
How's it going?
anxieties.
Where are you from? From Canada?
All right. Some of the top comments say, okay, here's what you do. Get more friends. Get everyone to dress in suits except one guy, maybe two. Load them into the SUVs. Drive to the community like before. Everyone who looks the same quickly exits the vehicles. They look around, point at things. The ones that are different get out after and walk to the door. After they are in the home, everyone else quickly rushes into the home.
Yes. Do this, but make it like then they come in hot. They come into the neighborhood full speed limit, and then they hit their brakes at the last moment. So there's loud squeals and like squirr, and they all stop at the same time. They get out, and then
everybody's wearing black like sunglasses, like earpiece. Move.
And then whoever you think wrote the letter will have a few security guards like point at their windows. Secure this way.
All right. There's a mini update. The HOA found this post. I'm just going home now, and we'll post the updated email follow-up they sent me. I think they got the message. So far, 4,000 plus people commented.
Damn. I feel like the reply email is going to be like, don't you dare post about us.
Yeah. Okay, update comes 10 hours later. Here is the email transcription. Dear OP, I'm reaching out after one of our HOA members brought to my attention the Reddit post about the email I sent regarding your birthday party. After reviewing the post and seeing the overwhelming response, I can completely understand why my original message was seen as alarmist, demeaning, and even offensive. I want to publicly apologize to you and anyone who felt the same. That was never the intention, and I deeply regret how the email was worded. The feedback highlighting how my email was seen as inappropriate and offensive is completely understandable, and I sincerely apologize for that. Our community strives to be inclusive and welcoming, and I recognize that my message did not reflect those values. I also ask, in the interest of privacy, that you kindly refrain from revealing any personal information about our HOA members in your Reddit post, as that could lead to significant privacy issues for individuals in our community. We want to handle the situation responsibly and avoid any further complications. Moving forward, we are committed to fostering a respectful and inclusive neighborhood, and I appreciate your understanding as we work to make this right. Best regards, HOA. OP says, my response to the HOA. It's hard to believe you'd be this cooperative and apologetic without the 6,000 Redditors who weighed in. Let this serve as a clear message to you and any other HOA leaders to stop with the nonsense. If even 1 out of 100th of the people commenting here knew who you insufferable folks are, they troll you endlessly and make your so-called inclusive and welcoming neighborhoods a nightmare. Sincerely, a friend of the black SUV owners.
God damn. Like, okay, in the email, it says, I deeply regret how the email was worded.
Yes.
So, like, I'm confused. Are you deeply regretting what you said or the way that you said it?
Exactly.
Because you said, like...
It's not the wording, bro.
I deeply regret how the email was worded, the feedback was highlighted, but then you never really said, this is what we meant place. Or whatever. Your email is like... It should have been, I should have never sent this email. Not, it was worded wrong.
Yeah. They were saying, like, it...
Came across
I still
the wrong
meant
way.
to say it. I still meant to intrude into your lives and control what kind of cars you drive. But it came out wrong.
Yeah.
Like, the message was still supposed to come across. Apparently. Which is the issue.
No good.
Crazy.
All right, back to me.